What's up, everybody? Ponylover1989 here. And before I have to tell you another anime title, if you guys want me to watch and react to the 2005 anime series of Doraemon, let me know in the comments below and see what you think. Anyway, the next anime title I'm going to be telling you about is Higurashi When They Cry. Higurashi When They Cry, or Higurashi no Naku Koroni, is simply known as When They Cry, is a US release for the anime adaptation before 2020. It is a Japanese murder mystery doujin soft visual novel produced by 7th Expansion that comprises the first 2 entries of the When They Cry series. The series focuses on a group of young friends living in a fictional village and strange events that occur in the year 1983. The games were built on an NS Scripter game engine and Microsoft Windows operating system. The first game in the series, Oni Kakushi Hen, was released August 10, 2002. And the 8th and final game in the original PC series, Matsuri Bayashi Hen, was released August 13, 2006. While the first 4 games carry the overall title Higurashi no Naku Koroni and are considered the first entry of the When They Cry series, the next 4 games were produced under the title Higurashi no Naku Koroni Kai and are considered the second entry. The bonus fan disc called Higurashi no Naku Koroni Rei was released December 31, 2006. In addition to the original series, the new story arcs were created in the manga form and in video games for the PlayStation 2 and Nintendo DS. In order to expand the story. The original 8 PC releases were released in English by Manga Gamer between 2009 and 2010. 2 sets of drama CDs were produced, one by Wayuda and the other by Frontier Works. Novelizations of the game series were released by Kodansha between August 2007 and March 2009. A manga series adapted from the games began with the 8 different manga artists working separately on 1 to 3 of the multiple story arcs and were published by Square Enix and Kadokawa Shoten. The manga licensed for release in the US in English by Yen Press under the title Higurashi When They Cry, and the first volume was released November 2008. Following the manga's release in Japan, 2 anime TV shows were produced by Studio Dean and directed by Chiaki Kon in 2006 and 2007. A 3rd anime adaptation was released as an OVA in 2009. The first series was licensed by Geneon Entertainment in English in 2007, but in 2011 the license expired. Sentai Filmworks had licensed both the anime series and 2009 OVAs. A live-action film adaptation of the series, directed and written by Ataru Oikawa, premiered in Japanese theaters May 10, 2008, with a sequel released April 16, 2009. A 6-episode live-action TV show adaptation premiered in Japan May 20, 2016. A 4-episode sequel premiered in November 25, 2016. A new anime series that is produced by another animation studio company in Japan, Passion, aired from October 20th to March 2021, and the sequel aired from July to September 2021. Higurashi When They Cry takes place in a fictional village of Hinamizawa in June 1983. Shortly before then, the main character, Keiichi Maibara, moves to the village and befriends classmates Mion Sonozaki, her twin sister Shion, Rina Ryuga, Rika Furude, and Satoko Hojo. Keiichi soon learns that the village's annual Watanagashi festival, a celebration to commemorate and give thanks to the local deity Oyashiro. Hinamizawa initially seems calm and peaceful, but shortly before the festival, Keiichi learns that from the 1979 through 1982, after the festival, one villager would die and another would disappear. The series of mystery incidents remains unsolved and is named as the Oyashiro curse by the superstitious villagers. With the exception of the 4th chapter, all of the first 6 chapters feature a different scenario showing what unfolds in June 1983. In all of them, the day after this year's festival, police discover the corpse of a visiting freelance photographer, Jiro Tomitake, who appears to have torn his throat out with his bare hands, and the charred body of Mio Takano, the nurse in the village clinic. Keiichi, or one of his friends, attempt to investigate the mysteries of Hinamizawa and the Oyashiro curse, only to fall into the paranoia and homicidal rage. In some of the timelines, a few days after the festival, Rika's body was found in the family shrine dedicated to Oyashiro, and on that same day a cataclysmic release of swamp gas wipes out the village population. The answer arcs revealed that each of the preceding arcs were alternate realities in which Rika tried and failed to save her and her friends. As a priestess of the Furude Shrine, Rika can communicate with a spirit, Hanyu, who served as the prototype for Oyashiro, and is the ancestress of the Furude clan. Each time Rika died, Hanyu would transfer her to another reality. However, the very ending of Rika's life is not retained in her memories when she transfers, obstructing her from knowing the cause of her death. In the final 2 chapters, Minagoroshi Hen and Matsuri Bayashi Hen, it is revealed that the village's local clinic is secretly a government institute investigating a mysterious parasite in the village that causes the Hinamizawa syndrome, a disease that induces paranoia, disillusion, and homicidal rage in the victims before causing them to tear out their own throats. This disease is responsible for investigating the characters to commit murders in the previous arcs, and some of the incidents in the previous years were caused by it. The rest of the incidents were caused by Mio, who had killed Tomitake and faked her own death. She used the Oyashiro curse as cover for the incidents. Hinamizawa syndrome manifests in those who move a distance away from the infection queen, who releases a pheromone that prevents the aggravation of the villager's condition, or in those who begin to experience extreme stress. The women of Furude clan have all acted as infection queens, and Rika is the sole remaining member of the clan after death of her parents in the 1981 incident. The theory by Mio's adopted grandfather, Hifumi Takano, is that if there is not an infection queen, then all the village will succumb to the syndrome and a mass outbreak of violence will occur. In some of the realities, Shion succumbing to Hinamizawa syndrome kills Rika. However, life in Hinamizawa goes on as normal, showing that Hifumi's theories have been exaggerated. In most of the realities, Mio kills Rika, and the threat of the mass outbreak convinces the government to massacre the village, with the release of swamp gas being a cover story. Mio's motive is to vindicate the work of Hifumi and force his work to be recognized, after he was mocked and shamed by the government and scientific community for his thesis about the disease. After several hundred loops, Keiichi becomes either vividly or subconsciously aware of the previous ones, allowing him to avoid several critical points where the various characters would be murdered or driven insane. In the final loop, Matsuri Bayashi Hen, the group asks Hanyu to join them, and the spirit manages to manifest the physical body. With her assistance and all knowledge, and the allies they have formed along the way, they thwart Mio's plan and go on to live their happy lives afterwards. There is a secret ending where Rika travels back in time to prevent Mio from suffering from a traumatic childhood that led her to becoming who she was. The video games contain the story arcs Onikakushi Hen, Watanagashi Hen, Tatari Goroshi Hen, Himatsubushi Hen. When They Cry Kai contains other stories like Miyakashi Hen, Sumihoro Boshi Hen, Mina Goroshi Hen, Matsuri Bayashi Hen. And Rei contains the other stories Saikoroshi Hen, Batsukoishi Hen, Hirukowashi Hen. And the Matsuri for the PlayStation 2 version contains the stories Taraimawashi Hen, Tsukiotoshi Hen, Miyotsukushi Hen. The Kizuna for the DS contains the storylines of Somutsuchi Hen, Kageboshi Hen, Tokihogushi Hen, Kodohogushi Hen. The manga arcs contain the stories of Onisarashi Hen, Yogoshi Hen, Utsutsukawashi Hen, Katari Banashi Hen, Kokoroiyashi Hen. The anime arcs contain Yakusamashi Hen. The remake of the series that aired in 2020 contained the stories of Onidamashi Hen, Watadamashi Hen, Tatari Damashi Hen, Niko Damashi Hen, Satokawashi Hen. And the second season, Sotsu, contains Oniakashi Hen, Wadakashi Hen, Tatari Akashi Hen, and Kagurashi Hen. The first anime series was released and animated by Studio Dean and was produced by Frontier Works, Geneon Entertainment, and Sotsu. It was directed by Chiaki Kon and Toshifumi Kawase handling the series composition. Kyuta Sakai designs the characters and Kenji Kawai composes the music. This season covers the 4 question arcs and the first 2 answer arcs, and aired in Japan between April 4th to September 26, 2006, comprising 26 episodes. Most of the characters were used by the same voice actors from the drama CD. The series is available in Japan and on DVD, France, and the US, following Geneon Entertainment's licensing of the series. However, Geneon US division announced that it will discontinue all the ongoing anime projects in September 2007, including Higurashi in November 6, 2007. Only 3 of the planned 6 DVDs of Higurashi were released under the title When They Cry. Higurashi. On July 3, 2008, Geneon and Funimation announced an agreement to distribute the select titles in the US. While Geneon still retained the license, Funimation assumed exclusive rights to the manufacturing, marketing, sales, and distribution of select titles. Higurashi was one of the several titles involved in the deal. Funimation released the complete box set of the series of August 2009. However, in August 2011, the rights to the series expired due to low sales. Sentai Filmworks has licensed both the anime series. People in Japan who had bought all 9 DVDs of the first season had a chance to receive a special anime DVD entitled Higurashi no Nakukoro ni Gaiden Nekogoroshi Hen, based on the short story that was given to those who bought the manga. Despite being a bonus for the first season and having the first season's opening and closing sequences, Nekogoroshi Hen featured Sakai's updated character designs from the second season. A continuation of the series produced by the same core staff was based on a new story arc and the final 2 original answer arcs of the franchise entitled Higurashi no Nakukoro ni Kai, aired between July 6 and December 17, 2007, containing 24 episodes. Sentai Filmworks has licensed the series. As a result of a murder case in September 2007 in Japan involving the murder of a police officer by his 16-year-old daughter with an axe, as well as the Japanese media relating to the case of the anime such as Higurashi, the latest episode screenings of both the anime and another anime at the time, School Days, was canceled by a number of stations due to excessive violence. However, ATX and TV Saitama and Sun TV announced that they would be airing episodes as planned. Later, TV Saitama announced they had ceased broadcasting of Higurashi no Nakukoro ni Kai from episode 13 onwards. Additionally, Higurashi no Nakukoro ni Kai had altered its opening and when it re-aired. Originally, the bloody billhook cleaver, as used by Rina, was shown halfway through at timestamp 55 seconds. The opening, it was replaced with an image of a van from the series' fictional junkyard.